I found my missing daughter's diary under the floorboards. The last entry was written yesterday. Sophie disappeared on her 8th birthday, March 15, 2021. We had just lit the candles on her unicorn cake when she said she needed to use the bathroom and she never came back. The police searched for months, but they found nothing. No body, no clothes, no evidence. Just gone. My wife Hannah blamed me because I was supposed to be watching her, and we divorced last year. I kept the house because Hannah couldn't stand being where Sophie last was. Yesterday, I was fixing a water leak in Sophie's room when the floorboard cracked under my weight. Underneath was a small red diary with a unicorn on the cover, the one we gave Sophie for her 7th birthday. My hands shook as I opened it. The first entries were normal kid stuff, but then I reached March 15, 2021, the day she vanished. Daddy let me blow out the candles, and I wish to see where the other kids go. The wish worked. There's a door under my bed that wasn't there before. I'm going to explore. My heart stopped, and I checked under her bed immediately. Nothing but dust, but I kept reading. March 16, 2021. The tunnel is longer than I thought, but I can hear other kids laughing ahead. They sound happy. March 17, 2021. I found them. There are 26 kids here, and they all came through doors under their beds too. A nice lady named Mrs. Chen gives us candy and toys. She says our parents will visit soon. I nearly vomited because Mrs. Chen was our neighbor who died in 2019. March 20th, 2021. Mrs. Chen looks different when she thinks we're sleeping. Her face gets longer and her teeth are sharp. Sarah tried to leave yesterday, but the door disappeared. March 25th, 2021. Sarah is gone. Mrs. Chen said she went home, but I saw the bones in the corner. We're not allowed to talk about the bones. April 1st, 2021. I figured it out. Mrs. Chen needs us to believe we're happy, or she gets weaker. When Tommy cried for 3 days, she couldn't hold her shape. She turned into something black and wet. We pretend to be happy now. December 25th, 2022. Christmas here is weird. Mrs. Chen brings a tree, but it's made of bones and hair. She makes us sing while she feeds. I can't remember mommy's face anymore. June 10th, 2023. New kids arrive every month through their bedroom doors. Mrs. Chen is getting bigger. She has 3 mouths now and so many arms. The happy kids get extra food. The sad kids become the food. January 1st, 2024. There are 47 of us now. Mrs. Chen let me come back to write in my diary because I've been the happiest. She says I'm her favorite. The next entry made my blood freeze. November 18th, 2024. Yesterday. Daddy, I know you're reading this. Mrs. Chen let me put the diary where you'd find it. She says it's time for parents to visit. Check under your bed tonight at 3:33 a.m. The door only opens if you believe. Please come, Daddy. I miss you. And Mrs. Chen is so hungry. She hasn't had adult food in so long. I looked at my phone. It was 11:47 p.m. I called the police, but what would I say? That my dead daughter's diary says there's a monster under my bed. At 3:32 a.m., I was lying on my stomach, staring under my bed with my phone's flashlight. At exactly 3:33 a.m., the floor started to shimmer and a wooden trap door materialized. I climbed down the ladder into darkness that smelled like sweet rot mixed with birthday cake. I could hear children singing somewhere far below. The tunnel opened into a massive room lit by Christmas lights made of teeth. There were dozens of children sitting in a circle, all wearing birthday party hats, but their eyes were hollow and black. In the center was Mrs. Chen, but she wasn't human anymore. She was a massive spider thing with 6 human arms and 3 heads melted together. Her stomach was transparent, showing dissolved remains inside. Sophie was sitting on Mrs. Chen's lap, still 8 years old, still wearing her birthday dress, but her smile was too wide and her teeth were sharp. Daddy! Sophie squealed. You came! Mrs. Chen, look, my daddy came to visit. Mrs. Chen's 3 heads turned toward me in unison. We've been waiting for you, Marcus. Sophie has told us so much about you. The children need proper nutrition, and parent meat is the most nutritious. The children stood up and started walking toward me, still singing. I recognized some from missing posters. Emma Rodriguez, gone since 2018. Tyler Park, vanished in 2020. The Johnson twins, who disappeared last month. Sophie, I whispered, we need to leave. This isn't right. Sophie tilted her head until it was completely upside down. But Daddy, this is home now. Mrs. Chen takes such good care of us. She only eats the ones who try to leave or the parents who don't believe. But you believe, don't you? That's why you could see the door. I backed toward the tunnel, but it was gone. The wall was solid now, covered in children's drawings. One showed a stick figure man being eaten while a little girl watched. The name under it said, Sophie's daddy, coming soon. Mrs. Chen started crawling toward me on dozens of child-sized legs. Don't worry, Marcus. You'll be with Sophie forever. Parts of you anyway. Sophie pulled out a new diary and started writing as she spoke aloud. November 19th, 2024. Daddy came to visit today. He's going to stay forever. Tomorrow, we're going to get mommy too. The door under her bed opens at 3:33 a.m. and I already put her diary where she'll find it. Mrs. Chen says families taste better when they're complete. The last thing I saw before the lights went out was Sophie's face, still smiling as Mrs. Chen's mouths opened impossibly wide. But I'm still conscious somehow, dissolved in her stomach with the others. And I can hear Hannah's phone ringing upstairs. It's Sophie calling to say goodnight.